Could probably hear me now. What a prat. I went live without a microphone. What an absolute prat I am. But anywho, we're here. Thank you everybody for joining. Canada, Belgium, live watch along. The first time Canada has been in the World Cup since 1986. It's been a little while. Not as long as Wales, but it's been a little while for Canada. We'll get you starting lineups here. It looks like we got Bouchon, David, Davies, Hoylett, Hutchison, Estuaquillo, Larrea. They took it away. I'll have to look on Twitter. Canada. Here we go. Larrea, David, Davies, Bouchanan. I think I'm saying that right. Hoylett, Estaquillo, Vittoria, Miller, Johnson, Boren, and Hutchinson in for Canada. For the Red Devils for Belgium. They got the same nickname as Man United. Courtois in net. De Donker, Alderweireld, Vertonghen, Castagne, Witsel, Telemans, Carrasco, De Bruyne, Hazard, and Batshuayi. I'll tell you what, if you're not a soccer expert, on paper, Belgium are clear favorites in this game. But we'll see what Canada can do. They had a great World Cup qualifier in the CONCACAF region. I believe they finished first. We'll see what Canada can do at this World Cup. We're underway here. Good crowd in Qatar for this one. Thank you again for joining. If you are new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe, bottom right hand corner. Only 4 ways in TikTok. If you want to help support the channel with a donation, you can do that with the link in the video description. Bad turnover by Canada. Here comes Belgium. Shot! Good save. That would have been a horrible start for Canada. Oh, here comes Canada. Cross comes in. Good D by Belgium. So Borgen is in net. Love the jerseys from Canada. The white, very, very simple, but it looks very clean. Still Canada in the box. Shot blocked. Well, so far so good for Canada. They got the energy right now. Catching Belgium off guard. Also, I do have some pancakes here, so I will be munching on some pancakes during this game. Because why not? It's like noon. Why not munch on some pancakes? It's pancakes. I have a nice hazelnut cacao spread on top. So very nice. Looks like a lollipop the way I'm holding it. Also, I put a poll in the chat. Who do you think is going to win today? Belgium, Canada, or a draw? Also, let me know your score predictions in the chat. I'm going to go for a... As much as I want Canada to win, I think Belgium is just too good for Canada. I think Belgium is going to win 2-1. I think Canada is going to score first, kind of in the first half, and then in the second half, Belgium is going to be like, oh shit, we got to show up and play, and they'll get 2 in the second half. But yeah, right now, Canada doing well. Now you have Belgium throwing. Hope everyone's doing well. It's Thanksgiving Eve. Love Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving Eve is pretty cool. I remember when I was a kid in high school, this would be our last day before Thanksgiving break. And I always loved it because you got a nice long weekend ahead. Like for me, the eve of the holiday is always my favorite versus the actual holiday. Like I love Christmas Eve because it's the day before Christmas. Thanksgiving's kind of different. I prefer Thanksgiving Day versus Thanksgiving Eve. Thanksgiving Eve isn't a thing really. But yeah, Thanksgiving definitely one of my favorite holidays. So if you are tuning in and if you want to leave right away, I wish you and your family a wonderful Thanksgiving here tomorrow if you're in the US. If you're in Canada, you're like, Grant, what the hell are you talking about? We had our Thanksgiving back in October. Well, I wonder which one's the real Thanksgiving. I'm assuming Canada's, because Canada usually is pretty good about that stuff. But yeah, I wonder like whose is the more legit Thanksgiving, if it's the US or Canada's. We throw in for Canada. So this is Group F, by the way. And one thing I should point out, Saudi Arabia did beat Argentina yesterday 2-1, so you never know what can happen at the World Cup. I don't think any of us would have predicted that. If you're Argentina, I think you gotta win out to advance in the group. Oh, Canada, cross comes in the box. And it'll be a corner for Canada. First corner of the game. So in Group F, Morocco and Croatia are the other two teams, and they drew 0-0 earlier today. So that's a good result for either of these teams. That's a really good result. It's got to be disappointing if you're Croatia, because Croatia is pretty good. Here you go, corner for Canada. Cross comes in. It's in the box. Shot! Oh, Courtois is there. Took a bit of a deflection, but Courtois was ready. Angus, hello Grant, go Canada. I predict Belgium 2-1. Yesterday was Thanksgiving Eve. There we go. Sorry, Angus, if I'm late with the comments. I couldn't see the comments on my screen for some reason, but now I can. Oh, we're going to VAR. We could have a possible handball here. Let's take a look. Oh, boy. Yeah, Mark Plattenberg, yeah, Pratt. I don't need some rules analyst telling me if it's a penalty or not. Let's take a look. Oh, that's a penalty. That's a penalty. 100% a penalty. Hand is in an unnatural position. His hand is like this, and the ball hit his hand in the box. That's a penalty for me. Let me know what you think at home. 100% a pen. Comes the answer from the ref. It's a penalty! Golden chance for Canada to take a 1-0 lead. The Belgian manager just shakes his head in anger. It's a yellow card to Carrasco for Belgium as well. That is no problem, Grant. Thank you, Angus. Huge moment in the game. Huge moment in this World Cup for Canada. Alphonso Davies. Fonzie is going to take it here. This would be a dream start. Still waiting. Courtois and Fonzie are staring at each other. Anticipation's killing me. Here we go. Oh, save! Courtois with the save! Oh my goodness. Huge stop by Courtois for Belgium. And if you're Canada, that's so disappointing. You've had a really, really good start to this game, and to not capitalize on that penalty, that's a huge blow to your ego. Huge blow to your momentum. Oh. Yeah, a bit of a crap penalty by Davies. That's a bit of a crap penalty. Angus is definitely a penalty. Yep. Oh, that's frustrating. I'm frustrated for Canada. You had to score there. You're not going to get many chances against Belgium, and you have to capitalize on them. Here's Jonathan David for Canada. Good ball in. Good defense by Belgium. Whatever happened to Fellaini for Belgium? Did he just drop off? He's not good anymore? Tell what, with Fellaini, he had amazing hair. His like little curly flow that he had. It was like a beach ball on top of his head, but it was just hair. Probably best hair in soccer, Fellaini. Ooh, a shot goes wide of Courtois. It's been all Canada so far. I mean, look at the shots right now. 6-1 for Canada. Only one shot on target, though, but lots of shots. I mean, Canada probably has more shots than both Wales and the U.S. combined in that game on Monday. Another cross in the box for Canada. Shot blocked. Oh no. Another save by Courtois, but he's offside. Offside flag is up. The match already seems to be heated at 12 minutes in, says Angus, for sure. Canada's up for this. They're totally up for it. They're dominating the play right now. Because I expected Canada to sit back and Belgium to control the play, and then Canada would have to counterattack. And what maybe Canada would only get a few chances this game, but so far it's been all Canada. Is that Lukaku? I think that's Lukaku in the stands. Is he hurt? I'm not an expert for Belgian soccer here, so is he hurt or is he just watching as a fan? A good ball over the top for Belgium, but it's too far. That'll be a Canada throw in. Well, 15 minutes in. If you're John Herdman, the coach for Canada, you gotta be pretty pleased so far with this effort. Fellaini must be getting older. Definitely cool hair. Sometimes his attitude was a bit much, yes. But I tell you what. Oh, Canada! In the box. Shot. Oh, goes wide. Courtois. But yeah, that 2014 World Cup, I was in 9th grade. That World Cup really got me sucked into soccer. That's how I got into the Sounders, because I was a big fan of Clint Dempsey. And then I saw that, oh, he plays for Seattle. I'll just watch Seattle games. And then I also fell in love with, like, Wayne Rooney. And so once England got knocked out, I watched a lot of Man United games. So I watched, like, Wayne Rooney. Fellaini was on Man United at the time. Van Persie was on United. Van Gaal was the manager back then. Not anymore, obviously. But yeah, that was a huge World Cup for me, getting me sucked into the beautiful sport of soccer or football, wherever you're from. I tell you what, that matchup on Friday between the U.S. and England, that will decide whether it's called soccer or football. That game will decide it. Angus, he now plays in the Chinese League per Wikipedia. Thank you for looking that up. Yeah, a lot of players will go to China for the money. It's kind of sad. I wouldn't want to play soccer in China, or any sport for that matter in China. Why not play in MLS? Fellaini could totally play in MLS. That's a funny name. Den Dunker. Apologies for eating on the stream. I try to avoid it, but today, just the way my schedule is working out, I had to eat during this. Good save by Borgen there. Easy one. But yes, I'm doing 2 streams today, if you didn't know. So that's why I had to eat now, so I could do the stream tonight. I'll be doing the Islanders and Oilers game tonight on the Hockey Podcast Network. So it is a Thanksgiving Eve stream-ganza, I'm calling it. Instead of extravaganza, it's a stream-ganza. Angus says he has a hamstring injury, Lukaku. Okay. That's gotta be frustrating then. I've been there before as a player where you're hurt and you want to help your team out, but you can't. Foul on Canada here. Free kick for Belgium. Let me know who your favorites are to win the World Cup. I don't think anyone out of Group F is going to win it. I mean, Belgium, I could see Belgium making it to, like, I don't know, the semis at best if they had a good run. But I think to win the whole thing at this point, I'd go Brazil. I think Brazil's going to do it. Got a pretty solid team this year. I know a lot of people are picking France, and they did smash Australia 4-1 yesterday. But repeating at the World Cup is very difficult, so I wouldn't put my money on France. Be a goal kick for Belgium. But yes, if you are new to the channel and you don't know what this channel is all about, I do live watch-alongs for soccer games. I do hockey games. I mostly do hockey stuff. That's my expertise because I played hockey my whole life. But for the World Cup, I'm like, I got to do some soccer streams for the World Cup. And if you're liking the soccer streams, I could totally, once the World Cup's over, we can do like Premier League games if you want, or MLS games once that season starts up, or whatever. I'm totally down with it. So let me know if you like the soccer streams. But yes, lots of hockey content, I suppose, because hockey watch-alongs. I play NHL 22. Thinking about getting NHL 23, but I'm hesitant. I might just wait until it's like $40 in the springtime when they discount it. And then I also play Fall Guys. I'm really into Fall Guys on Xbox, so before the end of the year, my goal is to win a crown. Hopefully. It's so difficult. But I try. Angus, I've recently heard that a lot of players are leaving China. Interesting. Yeah, not very, it's not a good place to be right now in China, unfortunately. Because I've seen, like, documentaries of, like, Beijing and China in general. It's a gorgeous country. It's just... Belgium chants. Belgium! Over the bar. It'll be a corner. But to finish that point, China, it's a gorgeous country. Just, you look at pictures and it's just beautiful, but it's just unfortunately ran by an idiot. A lot of places in the world are like that, unfortunately. So hopefully it'll get better. But yeah, first good chance for Belgium in the game. Good job by Hazard. Good cross in. And good D by Canada. Deflects it out of play. So De Bruyne is going to take the corner. Fanta Pants. People like to call him Fanta Pants because of his red hair. And Fanta is an orange drink. Cross comes in. Headed away by Canada. Den Dunker to Courtois. Den Dunker. I love that name. Here's De Bruyne for Belgium. He's got a player down the right wing. Plays it down the middle. They're in the box. And it'll be a throw-in for Belgium. Angus, Brazil has the strongest team. Yeah, I think so too, Angus. They got a very strong team. When does Brazil play? Brazil World Cup. They play Serbia tomorrow. They should easily beat Serbia. Serbia's kind of not that great. Looks like it'll be a goal kick for Canada. Yeah, so Brazil's Group G, they have Cameroon, Switzerland, and Serbia. Pretty easy group. I would say, I don't know, Cameroon's kind of sneaky good. Switzerland's kind of all right. Yeah. Should be easy for Brazil to get out of that group. Look at Davies with the step overs. Still Davies. A shot goes wide. Very wide. It wasn't even close. Good job with Alphonso Davies, though. I tell you what, if I had to pick between Christian Pulisic or Alphonso Davies, I know they play different positions, but I would rather take a Alphonso Davies versus Christian Pulisic. I know that might be a controversial opinion, but I really, really, really like Alphonso Davies' game. We got a Belgium player down. We have free kick for Belgium. I don't know. That's kind of a shit call by the ref. The Belgian player ran into the Canadian player. And then the Canadian player got called for a foul. That's not his fault. Witsel. He plays for Dortmund, I think. Witsel, that sounds familiar. Dortmund is a team that I do follow quite closely. I would say Seattle Sounders are my first favorites. Then I would go Manchester United, and then I'd go Dortmund. Probably my top 3 favorite teams. Here comes Canada down the right wing. Cross comes in. Steered away by Belgium. I've been very impressed with Canada. I'm very impressed. Follow ref. Follow ref. He says no. Still Canada. Shot gets blocked. Oh, I gotta see that replay. How is that not a foul? Here's Johnston for Canada. Oh, it's gotta be a foul. No! Shot! Saved by Courtois. Courtois has had to be big for Belgium. He's keeping them in the game. Also, people, I got a poll in the chat. Who do you think is going to win? Belgium, Canada, or a draw? I said Belgium 2-1, but now I'm kind of leaning picking Canada. They've been all over Belgium. Donker, name meaning Dutch. Nickname for someone with dark hair or dark complexion from Middle Dutch. Donker. Dark. Thank you, Angus, for that stat. Donker. Someone with dark hair. So does that mean am I Donker? I have dark hair and have a dark complexion. I'm a Donker. Grant Donker Hakeem. That should be my name. Buchanan. Shot. Good block. And Courtois is going to snag it. My goodness. Belgium. Got to wake up here. This is either Belgium is just falling asleep here in the first half and thought they would steamroll Canada. Or this is just Canada is better than Belgium. But I think it's more of Belgium just was not expecting Canada to play like this. We'll see how it goes in the second half. This could be very similar to the U.S. and Wales game. A tale of two halves. The U.S. absolutely dominated Wales in the first half. And then in the second half, the U.S. got complacent. And then you saw Wales, with their experience, get into the game more and win the penalty and then tie it up late. So we'll see what happens. Oh, Belgium. Good D. Excellent D by Canada. Angus, Belgium and Netherlands share a border. Okay. But I really want to do like a Central European like trip. Oh, header goes wide. Goal kick for Belgium. But yeah, I would love to do a little trip to like a Netherlands or a Belgium or Austria, Czech Republic. Visit those countries because they look so beautiful. Love to visit. It'd be fun to go see like the World Juniors in the Czech Republic or wherever it's being held this year. Sorry, next year. Well, shots. Borgen's there for Canada. I know what the World Juniors are in Canada this year, but I feel like next year, the year after, it's like Czech Republic or some country. But I always thought that'd be fun to go see that tournament in Europe. Interesting stat here, folks. So Canada, as I mentioned off the top of the stream, first time they've been to the World Cup is 1986. When they did make that appearance in 1986, they got shut out every single game. So 3 games, they got shut out. So they have yet to score a goal at the World Cup. Think of that. No Canadian. There's not one Canadian ever that has ever existed on this planet that has scored a goal at the FIFA World Cup. Think of that. You could be the first one. Alphonso Davies could have been the first human ever to do that. But Courtois made that huge save. Who will be that hero for Canada? I think they'll get a goal here. If they keep playing like this, something's got to get through Courtois. Ooh, good ball for Belgium. Will it stay in? It will not. It'll be a goal kick for Canada. Oh, thanks, Fox. So Chad Ochocinco is going to give me soccer advice? I know soccer more than Chad Ochocinco. Which is so stupid. I get the nickname because he was number 85. But that's not how you say 85 in Spanish. You don't say Ochocinco. It's 85. Spanish with Grant. There you go. I took Spanish from when I was in kindergarten all the way up to a junior in high school, I think. Sophomore in high school. Yeah, kindergarten to a sophomore in high school. I took before school Spanish program. So I got a lot of Spanish knowledge. Obviously, I'm rusty because I haven't done that in a little while now, but I could watch like a Spanish channel and know what's going on. Here comes Canada. Cross comes in, headed away by Belgium. Witzel. Good job by Canada to win the second ball. It's very reminiscent of what the United States did against Wales. They're winning every second ball, not letting Belgium get anything going. The only thing Belgium can do is send a hopeful long ball over the top, which doesn't really work in soccer. It sometimes does, but most likely doesn't. It's like the Hail Mary pass in football. American football. Den Donker. Canada just regrouping here in the neutral zone, to use a hockey term. Okay, they come down the right wing. If you're Belgium, I would just hold on and keep it 0-0 at the end of the first half and then just regroup at halftime. Ooh, in the box. Is that penalty? Shouts for a penalty. Referee says no. It'll be a goal kick. We'll see. Look at the replay. No. That'd be a soft penalty. That'd be a very soft penalty, but there is contact. They're doing a VAR check. Chance of VAR running around the arena. They're checking right now. That'd be a very soft penalty in my opinion. I don't think that's a penalty. Angus, haha, at Donker. Belgium has a tendency to choke, for sure. No penalty, says the ref, when we play on. It would have been soft. They would have been very soft, in my opinion. I'd say it's a good call by the ref. We're nearing halftime. I don't know about you folks. I did not expect this effort from Canada. 12-3 are the shots. Which is like double what the US and Wales did combined in that game on Monday. Davies put the cross in and gets stabbed away by Belgium. It'll be a throw-in. Alphonso Davies has looked very, very good for Canada down that left wing. It's unfortunate he couldn't bury that penalty. If he buried that penalty, I would say that'd be a perfect first half for Canada. Be a foul, free kick, Belgium. There comes Belgium, look out. Canada's got numbers back. Den Donker, number 19. I need a Den Donker Belgian jersey. Someone's got to hook me up with a Den Donker Belgium jersey. I would totally rock that. Den Donker. That's going to be my word of the day. I can't... I'm just going to keep saying Den Donker the whole day. Long ball for Belgium. Too far, and Borgen's going to grab it. Witsel plays it wide for Belgium. How old is Courtois? I feel like he's been Belgium's goalie for forever. Kind of like a Tim Howard figure. I feel like he's always there. I'll tell you what though, I miss like Tim Howard. Great goalie for the US. Speaking of Tim Howard, I remember, maybe you remember at home, excuse me, in 2014, in that round of 16 between the US and Belgium, Tim Howard made like 15 or 16 saves, something ridiculous like that. That was a crazy game because it was 0-0. We went to extra time. Belgium scores! Against the run of play, Belgium has scored to break Canadian hearts. Oh, that's gotta hurt if you're Canada. You played a perfect half of football here. One ball over the top, does you in, and it's 1-0 Belgium. Very frustrating. That great ball, though. Excellent ball. They've been trying it all half, and it finally works out. Great shot. Powers it past Bourgeon. I should say 1-0 since we're doing football. 1-0 Belgium. And we know this from hockey, everybody. When you dominate, you can dominate play all you want, but if you don't capitalize on your chances, what's the point? Canada has not capitalized on any of their chances. You let Belgium hang around, and you can't do that because Belgium is a really good team. So devastating as well, right before halftime. We'll see how much extra time the ref adds on. I mean, I wouldn't surprise me if the referee added like 6 minutes of added time because the referees at this World Cup are a bunch of prats. We'll see how much they add on. I'm sick of the excessive stoppage time. I think that's just ridiculous. You're putting the players more at risk for injuries. Angus, I remember when the only soccer game you could see in the States was in Spanish. That must have been a long time ago. I'll be honest, Angus, I sometimes do watch the Spanish telecast just to brush up on my Spanish skills. Here comes Belgium. If you're Canada, you can't let them score again. Keep it to 1-0. Five minutes of added time here, folks. It's a joke. Where was their 5 minutes of added time? The only thing I could think of was the penalty. That took like a minute. Other than that, there hasn't been any injured players on the field, so I have no idea where the referee got 5 minutes. Still Canada with possession. Oh, I hope Canada can nick a goal here at halftime before the half. That'd be brilliant. They totally deserve it. Here we go. Cross comes in. Oh! That was it. That was the chance for Canada, and they just skied it over the bar. Oh, glorious opportunity for Canada. Oh, just bounced on him. Bounced on him, so he skied it over the bar. Could easily be 2-1 Canada. Easily. Here's Fonzie. Gets bodied off the puck. He basically got bodied off like in hockey. Might be a quarter. Corner for Canada. About 3 minutes to go here. 2 minutes. It's left in the half. Could be more. Probably will be more. The whole team is up for Canada. All the Canadian fans are on their feet. Stand up at home, get on your feet. Cross comes in. It's there! Blocked by Belgium. Davies is going to track it down the right wing here. Davies, good work. Good defense, though, by Belgium. Get back if you're Canada. You got to hurry. Here's De Bruyne. Fontepants down the left wing. Canada will just boot it down the field. That's it. That's halftime. If you're Canada, played about as perfect as a half as you could. You just couldn't bury your chances. But other than that, stick to the game plan. If you're Canada, you've been playing excellent against an excellent Belgium team that's way better than you. If you're Belgium, poor performance, but you got a goal. You delivered on your one chance. Yeah. Second half's going to be interesting. We'll see if Canada can keep the tempo up, or will Belgium start to take over this game and show their experience at this World Cup. Right, we'll step aside here. I'll wrap up eating my pancakes. Again, thank you for bearing with me for eating. I know it's annoying, chewing sounds and whatnot, but I appreciate it. Thank you. It's just how my schedule went for today. Before we go, if you... Oh, I just realized... You know what I just realized? I forgot to update my ticker. I forgot to update my ticker. It still says USA Wales. Twat. This is why I need to hire an assistant to do all this shit for me. Right, if you are new to the channel, do subscribe. Bottom right hand corner, we're fast approaching 100 subscribers. Click the bell icon so you're notified whenever I go live. Like the video if you want. Follow me on the social medias. @GrantAkeem is the Twitter. @Grant_Akeem is the Insta and TikTok. And of course, if you want to donate, you can do that through the link in the video description. We'll step aside and I will see you guys for the start of the second half. So see you in about like 10-12 minutes or so. Say, ooh, I'm blinded by the light. I know I can't sleep there till I feel your touch. Hey, 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 bum, bum, ba da 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 dum. Bum ba da 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 da. I say, ooh, we're back for the second half. 1-0 Belgium here. We'll see if Canada can get back in the game. Well, not get back in the game, I should say. I should say get on the board. Definitely should at least have one goal. Curious to see the expected goals of this game. But they're playing Blinding Lights in Qatar. And we're underway in the second half. Angus, I predict +10. Court, I've noticed that the THPN score notation. I personally, I can say this on my own channel. I don't hate the setup, but the setup of the Hockey Podcast Network of that scoreboard, I do not like that at all, because you can't even, you can barely see it. Because at least with mine, like, it has the stats, but, like, you can, like, see everything clearly. But, like, on that, with that flash score thing, you can barely see everything on it. And you're right, it does count up instead of count down, and I don't know. The way that I like the way I do it. I think it looks nice. And it says goalkeepers. It's very European. I think it's a European company that does that. But it is nice the way that I do it, because everything is updates on its own. I don't have to do anything. The only thing I have to change is the scores. Now I have a dragon fruit smoothie, by the way. Dragon fruit magically appeared. THPN, I know, right? Like, streams just to see like what the competition's like, and I was like, I can barely see like what the score is and stuff. You know, like that's like the most important thing. Like you want to make sure like people can actually see the score. And then if you do put stats up on your screen, make sure people can actually like see it. So yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe I can make change, and I don't know, maybe not. They seem pretty set in their ways of how they like to do things. So, cross comes in for Canada! Headed away, and it's wide. Goal kick for Belgium. But yeah. And guess I promised you on my channel, you will not have to squint when you look at the scores or any stats. I always have that in mind. But yeah, I can make that promise on my channel. You're going to have to squint tonight because I am doing that Oilers and Islanders Watchalong tonight on the THPN. So you will have to squint for that. But that's not my fault. That'll be fun. Tonight will be the first time I get to watch the Islanders play a full game. They're my favorite team. So that'll be fun. Batshuayi got the goal for Belgium, by the way. I don't think I ever said that. It was Batshuayi with the goal. And apologies if there's any lag with the stream today. I think I've sorted it out, but the Wi-Fi in the house right now, I don't know what's going on. If other family members are streaming Netflix at the same, I don't know what. There might be an overusage with the Wi-Fi here, so apologies if there is any lag with it. But I mean, we have Comcast and we have that gig speed internet, which is nice, gig speed internet, but I think it's a load of crap. because we have gig speed internet, and yet there's lag on a simple YouTube stream. So I think it's gig speed my ass internet. Here comes Canada. Davies, still Davies, drops it off for Stockio. Shot goes wide. Well, Canada came out in the second half here playing well, just like they did in the first half. Maybe that's Belgium's strategy, just to do the Muhammad Ali style, take all the punches in the opening rounds and then come out in the last few rounds and beat the shit out of the other guy. Because he's all tired. Angus just ate peanut butter on low-carb bread. Was it the Peter Pan peanut butter? Spread the wonder with Peter Pan creamy peanut butter. Enjoy the whimsical spread that only Peter Pan peanut butter can deliver. If anyone from the Peter Pan peanut butter is watching, I need to be your new spokesperson for that peanut butter. I could sell the crap out of that peanut butter. Also, if you are new and just joining us, I do have a poll in the chat. Who do you think is going to win, Belgium or Canada? We got 4 votes.